Skwash appears in the Nintendo 3DS game Dragon Ball Fusions as an unlockable character. According to the game's story, he once entered a massive tournament where ancient Saiyans fought each other to prove who was the strongest. After defeating every opponent, Skwash became the champion of the entire tournament. Even today, he proudly wears his championship belt, much like Earth's famous fighter Mr. Satan. But Skwash has little respect for modern Saiyans. In fact, he is ashamed that Saiyans like Vegeta once worked under Frieza and allowed their race to be controlled by another ruler. In terms of power, Skwash is incredibly strong. His strength is said to be greater than Frieza during the Namek Saga, although he still does not reach the terrifying level of Super Perfect Cell from the Cell games. Another legendary ancient Saiyan is Yamoshi. Yamoshi is known as the first Super Saiyan in history. Introduced in Dragon Ball Z, Battle of Gods, he became famous for leading a rebellion against the evil Saiyans of his era. During that rebellion, Yamoshi achieved the legendary Super Saiyan transformation. Some stories even suggest he became the first Super Saiyan god by performing a ritual with 5 other pure-hearted Saiyans. However, despite his courage and new power, Yamoshi was eventually overwhelmed by the evil Saiyans and defeated in battle. Even so, his legacy lived on. The legend of the Super Saiyan that terrified Frieza all began with Yamoshi. The Saiyans have one of the most fascinating histories in the entire Dragon Ball universe. Known as a brutal warrior race, they were feared across the cosmos for their incredible fighting power and ruthless nature. In Universe 7, the Saiyans were eventually conquered by King Cold and forced to serve in his galactic empire. From that moment, they became mercenaries, traveling from planet to planet, wiping out entire civilizations and selling those worlds for profit. When Frieza took control of the Empire, the Saiyans became even more successful. Their strength and battle instincts made them the perfect soldiers for Frieza's army. But their growing power also created a problem. Frieza began to fear them, especially the ancient legend of the Super Saiyan, a warrior of unimaginable power who would one day rise from the Saiyan race. Because of this fear, Frieza made a shocking decision. He destroyed planet Vegeta, wiping out most of the Saiyan race in a single devastating attack. But long before Goku and Vegeta were born, the ancient Saiyans were already incredibly powerful. In fact, some ancient Saiyans had base power levels far beyond what Goku and Vegeta were capable of during the Dragon Ball Z era. One of these powerful ancient warriors was a Saiyan named Skwash.